guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to play the infamous Rosanna Shuffle by Jeff Porcaro on the legendary Toto track. Okay, now the most important thing to play this groove is understanding the kick drum rhythm. So let's go ahead and sound that out. What you need to understand is that the kick drum versus the hi-hat is like a classic 3/4 polyrhythm. It should sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the first thing that you need to be able to do in order to play the groove correctly. So let's practice this really carefully. You don't need any music or anything like this. We're just going to play it on a loop. So it's going to be like the hi-hat and the kick hit together. Then you have a hi-hat, then a kick drum, then a hi-hat. So it's like 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. You keep that going. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Kick, 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 kick. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. One, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, a little faster. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we need to take that phrase, that polyrhythm, and we need to truncate it so that it ends correctly within a measure of 4/4. So now here's how we're going to count it. We're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3. So we're always restarting the kick drum on beat 1 every 2 measures. So let's play this slowly. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, stop. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, stop. Again. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, stop. 4. Okay, now let's add in the snare drum hits on beat 3. Remember, this is halftime, the halftime shuffle. Halftime just means that the snare backbeat is on count 3 of the measure only. So we're going to add in our snare drum to the pattern we were just playing. So really carefully, it's going to sound like this. I'm going to try and close this hi-hat pedal. So it's going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3. Notice the snare drum and the hi-hat and the kick drum are all hitting together right here on beat 3 of the second bar. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3. So that played slightly faster sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now to make this actually start to sound like the Rosanna Shuffle, we need to take the exact notes that we're playing and we need to swing them, okay? We need to take the syllables where we have the kick drum going in between the hi-hat and we need to like squish everything together so that the spacing is tighter. It's not as open sounding. It needs to sound more like this. Dun, gunt, dun, gunt, da, dun, gunt, dun, gunt, ga, instead of dun, ta, gun, ta, dun, ta, gun, dun, ta. We need to squish it. Dun, gunt, dun, gunt, ba. This means we're playing our offbeat kick drum hits later. We're like delaying them by a few milliseconds to get that tighter syncopation. So see if you can try that with me. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add in the snare. Can you see how it starts to sound like the Rosanna shuffle now? We haven't even done the shuffly thing yet on the hi-hat, although we're about to switch over to that. But that pattern, just getting the kick drum syllables correct, that is the first step to mastering the Rosanna shuffle. So get that down first. Start with that. Okay, now let's talk about the shuffle. So, the shuffle is 2 triplet syllables, the first and the third triplet syllables in every beat. So we're just playing like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. When you start playing this groove for the first time, I want you to try and make those hi-hat syllables even. They should be the same volume. So try to bounce on the tip of your stick, okay? We don't want to use the shoulder yet, just the tip of the stick. Okay, and try to play that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, now our snare drum is going to be hitting on the second of those triplet notes. When it's on the backbeat, it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, now if we want to add in ghost notes to the snare drum, we're going to be playing those in the empty spaces, okay, in between the shuffle rhythm on the hi-hat. So that would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, right, left together. Right, left, left together. Right, left, left together. Right, left, left together. Right, left, right. Okay, so that's how we add in those ghost note rhythms. Although Jeff doesn't play it all the time, it's just sort of interspersed as he's feeling it within the song. Okay, so don't get too hung up on the ghost notes. What's more important is to talk about how the kick drum lines up against that shuffle rhythm. You have 2 possibilities. The kick drum is going to line up against the second of the 2 hi-hat strokes, which feels more natural. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're also going to have the kick drums lining up on the first of the 2 hi-hat syllables. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. This feels very unnatural. So you want to isolate that movement. You have to practice that, and you must count it out loud with your voice or you will not ever master it. It needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so get that down. Now in the groove, you're going to alternate on the second stroke, on the beat, off the beat. On the beat, off the beat. That's all that's happening to make the Rosanna shuffle with the hi-hat rhythm shuffle pattern against the bow diddly figure on the kick. So it should go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So second stroke, first stroke, second stroke, first stroke, second stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Jeff also frequently adds in the final triplet syllable at the end of the measure, which is going to act kind of like a ghost note and just sort of roll back into the repeat. 1, 1. So you'll play the kick drum with both hi-hat strokes there. All right, here's the groove slowly, and then that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. If you want to download the notation that you have seen on the screen throughout this video, you can do that by clicking the link in the description of the video. All right, there's a free PDF for you there. So here's the groove slowly. 2, 3, 4. Even slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. If you add the ghost notes in, it sounds like this. And 3, 4. Awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Remember, when you're practicing the Rosanna Shuffle, remember to smile, have a good time, okay? Whenever you watch videos of Jeff Porcaro playing, he always just looked like he was having the time of his life. I mean, he was into it and meant every single note he played. So try to put that feeling behind this groove. All right, hit me up in the comments if you guys have any questions. If you are a beginner drummer with 0 to 5 years of experience and you'd like to master the foundations, check out my beginner drum course, the 20-40-60 challenge. I use it in here in the studio with my students all the time. It works really well for them. I know it can work for you too. You'll learn your first 20 rock beats and 20 rudiments, but I've just done some new updates in that site and some new workout videos for 2026, so make sure to check that out as well. All right, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.